Okay, Detectorettes, it's time for the end of month roundup. Let's take a look at what Park Rat pulled out in January. We've got miscellaneous, we've got artifacts. There's a fine line between those two. I just divide them there. We've got all of our coins groups, some special coins we found, the jewelry, and the rings. Let's start at this end. Found some pretty honking pieces of metal. I wasn't even able to put it all up here, like you saw that giant piece from yesterday, and the big bar is sitting over there. Actually, I think the giant piece is down in there. But found some really cool stuff. You know, hinges. This I didn't know at first. Turned out to be the end of a baseball bat. A couple of eyeball finds here were like the little baby doll. The wrench was cool. Got some decent lead. I think that bled over from the other side, that little fidget spinner. So real good in the miscellaneous department. Yesterday really kicked me through the roof with finding artifacts, pieces of copper, old hangers and stuff. These here, I have no idea what they were for. Found a couple of those. Got a couple of cool things. The oarlock, which, as was suggested by Tough Run Metal Detecting, thank you, James. He called it a maritime slingshot, and I may actually try and turn it into one, because, hey, what else am I going to do with it? My boat has a motor. So that's going to be a project for a rainy day. Got a couple of little vehicles. This I found in my neighbor's yard, which I still have yet to put on my hose and make sure it works. A little hose nozzle, so that was a good find for me. Some things that, well, you know, at first I thought that was junk, and it turned out to be off of a golf club. Nice old fuse there I found like at the middle of a park where there was a ton of change, so no one had hunted there before at all, I'm sure of it. And I'll be heading back out to there probably soon. But yeah, I got a couple of toy cars. Thankfully this one had the windows up so it didn't get full of dirt. Got the little Uno car there. Best toy yesterday, finding the, come on, focus, baby, yeah. Finding the Tootsie Toy airplane, the Stuka, and I'm super pleased with that, man. I think it's only like the second Tootsie I've ever found, and I'm absolutely thrilled that's going to get a place of honor. One of the best toys I found was my mascot. Let's take a look at him. Hey, it's a little park rat. Where you go? There you are. Hey. So yeah, a little park rat. Turns out to be a Monopoly piece because it says Monopoly on the bottom. But my wife and I researched all over, and we just can't find one anywhere to say what Monopoly set that would have come out of. But super cool. Happy to have my mascot, and now that he's made it through the month in the roundup, I'm probably going to double stick tape him to the dashboard of the Park Rat Recovery Vehicle, which is the name we've decided to go with. Thank you to Randolph Relic Recoverist for suggesting that. That's what it's going to be. We're going to hit the recovery vehicle for a few more months. We are going to be checking up on the Ratmobile tomorrow and taking a closer look at the work that's being done on it. So that will be exceedingly fun, at least for me. Another cool thing came out yesterday was this end of a letter opener. I'm still hopeful that I can get out there and find the rest of it, but very, very pleased with that. So I had a good run yesterday. And as far as artifacts and miscellaneous go, this was an awesome month, man. January was just giving it up all over the place. Now in the coins realm, I did pretty good there too. I got 77 dimes for a total of $7.70. I'm going to be doing running totals with my end of the month and then add it to the month before, so we'll be able to see that throughout the year. I ended up with 31 nickels. Unfortunately, none of those were war nickels, but still very happy to have them. $1.55 there. I ended up with 53 quarters for $13.25. One of the quarters is silver. It's not pictured there because, unfortunately, well, I have to admit it, I dropped it in the house and it rolled under the china cabinet, which has a clearing of about 2.5 inches. So we're not going to see that sucker again until the vacuum picks it up. Sorry, but it is in there. and it was an awesome thing to find. That was out at the permission, not really a permission, they had torn down a house and the city bought the lot. So it's now just public property. But that was great, and I love how well I did on quarters this month. Pennies, we got 232 and a half pennies for $2.32, and I got one Wheatie this month. I was really hoping for more. I'm always hoping for more Wheaties. But yeah, she's a beaut. Happy to have that. And so my total for this month in change is $24.83. And like I say, we'll tally up next month's and add it together and see what we end up with for the year. This little crushed coin I found out at the Gatorland hunt, and I will be getting back there for a more extensive hunt in the backlot areas that aren't used anymore, because that's where the real old treasures will be. I found two cool things that I thought were coins. This was actually, I believe, an Israeli coin. Don't quote me on that, I can't fully remember, but yeah, I believe that's an Israeli coin. And this, I thought was a coin, even though this side says no cash value. When I dug it up, I saw that side. That was like, ooh, yeah, sure, hey, I thought I had something good to wipe off the other side. It was like, oh, well, that's still cool. You know, I like getting the tokens, man, so that'll go into my token box. But definitely made for a good hunt and a great month on coins, man. I can't say enough. I had a fair month on jewelry. Sometimes I do better, sometimes I do worse. Either way, I'm always happy to get what I get. Let's take a look. These little pieces here all came from the same bracelet that I believe was held together by like rubber bands or something, because one of these pieces, yeah, you can see the holes in the end there where it would have joined to the next piece. And that was spread out over probably a 4-foot area. I found the bone. Now, I did find the other part to the bone, but I don't know where that is right now, so I'll have to go back and check through my junk bags. But that was all junk jewelry anyway. The heart was a great find. That was pretty deep down in a park that I hadn't hit in a while, and went back a couple days later, found some more coins and good stuff. Found that butterfly charm just a few days ago, and that little butterfly piece there, I assume, was attached to a hair clip, kind of like this flower is up here. I got the smiley face charm. Oh no, we're not in distress. We'll put them up right. There we go. So yeah, it was good. Couple of barrettes. This pin just really intrigued me. Like I say, I think it's a mother's pin or a grandmother's pin with all the different birthstones in it for their children. And that was a super find out at a park in Fellsmere about a week after they had the Frog Leg Festival. And I was hoping to find more, but you know, I keep going back. I'll keep finding more. I found that plastic necklace. Oh, hey, there's the other piece to the bone. All right. All right, I haven't lost anything. They're together again. And I wouldn't have found that except there was a penny near it. I got the, I'm guessing that's supposed to be a dolphin or some other type of fish charm, of course, junk metal. And I found half of Jesus. He's missing an arm and missing a leg, but still always great to find jewelry. I think the first ring I found this month was part of this foil ring, and kids get these out of the gum machines all the time. This came out of Gatorland. I found this junk ring here, which is kind of used like a table decoration at weddings and such not. They're really cheap. I think you can buy a bag of 100 of them for like, you know, 50 cents or something. I got this ring just the other day, the one that says breath instead of breathe. So definitely foreign made because they couldn't even spell it right. That ring right there, whoo boy, stainless steel was a heart stopper for me, and I don't care if it is stainless steel. It's beautiful. I love it, and I really think it represents the Ark of the Covenant. When you see, you know, it's got the tablets on each side, and then the way the angels or cherubs or whatever they're supposed to be are holding the main stone. But yeah, that looks like the Ark of the Covenant kind of ring to me. And that was super fine, man. I got so excited with that. I couldn't contain myself. best one, I found this sucker, and it was all mangled up. It's a 12.5 to a 13 in size, and I really thought it was junk. I did, but it is marked on the inside somewhere. I don't know if I can see it here, but it is 925. And I'm happy to have that and add that to the silver stash all day long. But a beautiful ring, and like I said in the video, this girl had to be huge, because I mean, it's loose on my fingers. But a great time getting out there. I feel real blessed to live in Florida, where I can hunt most of the time, you know, other than some extreme rain and hurricanes. It's just a real blessing to be able to get out there and do what I love doing, and to share it with everybody on YouTube and Facebook. And I'm really grateful, very, very thankful that you've all chosen to come along for the ride and watch my videos, see what I do, leave me supportive comments, help me identify some of the stranger pieces. It's been a real blessing, and I know this is going to be a super year for park rat metal detecting. It's probably going to be a super year for all of us. So until the next hunt, we'll start the bag of goodies up again. I'll keep all of these paper slips put aside so we can do the running totals on the coins. But thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, God bless.